the huge cargo ship which is run aground off the coast of Tauranga. Now, the Rena got there how? Well, it almost defies understanding. It shouldn't have been anywhere near this reef. It's not a disaster quite yet, but it really has the potential to be one. A 47,000-tonne ship, dangerous goods on board and 1,700 tonnes of fuel. Some oil is already leaking and the slick is clearly visible, and the closest inhabited land to it is not the mainland but a small island. Mihinarangi Forbes is there.
We're here on Motiti Island, just 12 nautical miles off Tauranga and just south of the reef which the ship has run aground on. We flew into Motiti Island early this afternoon to be met by the island's kaumātua, Kiriama Hoeti.
Oh, I was born in 1944. I worked there at the lands with all horses and everything. In those days we had a hard living over here, and they were very religious people, eh? But today they've all gone away, and all our young ones gone overseas working in the other parts of the country. There's no jobs over here at the moment. We're just hanging on to the place, and we're just looking after when they lose loved ones, they bring them back home, and that's why I'm here, just to help you out.
Poeti's family have lived on this small island for hundreds of years, and now the ship that's run aground awkwardly sits on the reef at their back doorstep. It's got them all worried. So essentially this is your backyard and there's the ship?
Yeah, there's a ship, and the ship's right on that rock. We've seen so many ships go past, so many liner cruisers go past, and they're either on this side of the rock or right on the other side of the rock. This is the first one I've known to hit it. I don't know what happened with their GPS. I don't know whether they were asleep or on something else. I don't know. 2 o'clock in the morning I heard it hit Canada, eh?
Yeah.
He's a place to go for one.
He's rounding us up.
Yeah, he's just excited going for one. Extra. Yeah. I just say, get home, he goes home. It's choice.
This is their backyard, and it's also been their food source for generations.
Oh, we got all the fish and mamas and powers and all sorts.
What side of the beach? What's on this side of the beach? You said crayfish?
Oh, there's crayfish powers on this beach, and other beaches there's different other. We don't get pippies here. Go to all the other shellfish over here. Yeah.
But just 4 nautical miles out to sea, the Rena is threatening every aspect of this community. They've just said that they're finding dead birds covered in oil around the ship and in the slick. And what does that mean for the island?
Oh, not too good. The people, I think when they saw that thing on the TV, they sort of, oh. I think a lot of people were hurt about it because there was nothing being done. We got the good weather, they should have moved in straight away, but it's not for me to say. It's the company that owns the boat. I heard it from overseas, whether they're going to come over, and I don't know.
But you're the closest to it.
Yeah, no, we're the closest, but nobody's seen me coming. That's why I'm glad you come. To get things moving, let's talk together and work together and get it sorted out early as possible. Otherwise it'll be just containers floating around in the ocean.
Earlier today, the oil slick from the cargo ship was 2 kilometres long and in the shape of a rainbow. But it's unlikely to deliver a pot of gold. Locals here fear a real disaster. Dead birds covered in oil are turning up in the slick. The National Oil Spill Response Team is conducting tests. Equipment is being stockpiled, but not fast enough for these locals.
We've just seen helicopters flying round and round. What's doing? They're just taking photos, I don't know.
You want someone to talk to you?
Well, I'd like the head of the salvage, if he could help. We got a law and order trust to be part of the caretakers of the sea around us, try and work together and
come talk to you reckon? Come and talk to you.
Done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And
what's your message to the council, to all the authorities that are working on this?
Well, to get moving and try and get it, you can't just leave it there. Might be a rough sea next month and everything's overboard, and what a disaster around the place, the whole island. I don't want to see containers floating down and costing more,
A wildlife centre is being set up on the island, and a response team is standing by with specialist oiled wildlife wash and rehabilitation equipment. Kiriama Hoeti is offering the islanders support and accommodation, but is asking to be involved.
Yeah, I've got accommodation here for 4 bedrooms, and I'm one of the trustees on the Rohe Mona. There's about 5 trustees, I think, and we want to get involved. I want us to work together. Tātou, we all work together no matter what. what race we are, but to get that issue that's on the walk out there, that big ship, I see it is quite a big job to solve. And I just heard this morning that it's got to be cut up and everything's got to be taken off. They can't get it off. It's really sort of in with the rocks, bonded with the rocks.
Officials say the slick is travelling north, but locals and the pilots are saying this disaster is slowly floating towards the shores of Motiti. In the 2 hours we spent on the island, the mass of oil has moved closer to Motiti.